We're going to be talking about why after the age of 40, it is much more difficult to resolve chronic debilitating conditions, and what you can do to speed up your healing process despite being over the age of 40. So in this masterclass video, I'm going to be sharing, going over copper peptide, stem cells, mitochondria, and Qi, and how that relates to either helping you recover faster or how it may prevent you from recovering. So we're going to start with copper peptide and stem cells. So what are copper peptides? Copper peptides is a naturally occurring peptide in your body that declines significantly with age. After the age of 60, your levels of copper peptides would drop by more than 60%. So you can see that by the time you reach 60 years old, more than 60% of the copper peptides in your body have been dropped. So if you're 40, it's less than when you were 30 or you were 20s. So as you age, once you reach like middle age, it starts to drop significantly. So why is it important to have copper peptide in your system, and why do you want to elevate it? Because if it's declining, then we want to elevate it. And what's the reason for that? Well, here's one reason. Copper peptides can reset the genes in the body to a younger, healthier state. So if you are in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, and your copper peptide has declined significantly, if you can raise the copper peptide, right, then what the copper peptides are going to do are going to reset the genes in your body to a younger, healthier state. Now, if your genes in the body are in a younger, healthier state, then recovering from debilitating symptoms is a lot easier and a lot faster. So Dr. Picard, who is the godfather of the peptide, the copper peptide, he stated in his book, Resetting Your Genes to Use Today, he says that copper peptide increases the healing of many tissues, skin, stomach, intestine lining, and the bony tissues in your body. So if you have enough copper peptide in your system and your body, right, then it will increase the healing of almost everything inside your body. So as you're aging, it declines. So now now you don't have the copper peptide to assist you and support you and speeding up your healing. He also found in his clinical work that old liver cells, when they were exposed to copper peptide, started to function like younger, healthy cells. So imagine if you're 40, 50, 60 and older, and now your organs are exposed to a copper peptide. What would happen if what would happen to those organs, right? If those organs are now functioning like a younger, healthy cells, the cells in those organs, imagine how that would help you in recovering faster. Okay, so as you age, your stem cells become less and less active. And why is that important? Because stem cells, what they do in your body is they repair and regenerate the tissues, organs, and nerves, and the nervous system, and the nerves and the other systems in your body. So basically, everything in your body starts from a stem cell. So stem cell can become almost any part of your body. It can become your eyeball, your liver. So all these cells, they're basically, they have the program in them, the stem cells, to become any organ in the body. So when you're younger, if you injure yourself, you'll recover a lot faster. Why? Because you have an abundance of stem cells that are active. But as you age, you see those stem cells become less and less active in your body. Now, copper peptide, what it does, it activates your body's own stem cells. So all those stem cells that are dormant in your body after the age, because we said at the age of 60, more than 50% or 60% of your body, right? Copper peptide is gone, right? You have a decline in copper peptide. So if you increase that, then that copper peptide, what it's going to do, it's going to activate your body's own stem cells, right? And now those dormant stem cells that are now activated, now you have the stem cells in your body, your own stem cells, to support you in healing and recovering. And as a result, you can speed up the healing process. Okay, so we're going to talk about mitochondria. So at the age of 40, 50% of people experience what they call early onset mitochondrial dysfunction. So meaning that the mitochondria is no longer functioning the right way, which leads to fatigue, poor performance, weight gain, age-related cognitive decline, and chronic illness. So if you're already age of 40, then you have a 50% chance that your mitochondria is experiencing early onset mitochondrial dysfunction. And when you have that, then it's going to be difficult for you to resolve your debilitating symptoms. At the age of 50, over 50% of the mitochondria in your body is most likely damaged and dysfunctional or destroyed, leading to a cascade of health issues, including chronic illnesses, accelerated aging, poor performance, and cognitive decline. So if you are over 50 years old, you have a 50% chance that that the mitochondria in your body is not functioning well. And in order for your body to function well, it needs mitochondria. So what is the mitochondria? Mitochondria are the powerhouse in the cell, providing it with the power necessary to live and for your cells, tissues, and organs, and glands, and systems to function optimally. So the mitochondria gives life to the cell. It gives it energy. So now if the cells are energized and they're working well, then the organs will work well and the tissues will work well. Why? Because the organs and tissues and glands, they're all accumulations of thousands of cells. So this is why. So if you're over 50 years old, then 50% of your mitochondria is most likely damaged. So now, if they're damaged, then then the cells, your organs and tissues are not going to function well. And if they don't function well, you'll start experiencing a lot of symptoms, including debilitating symptoms. Okay, so what you want to make sure is that you want to repair and you want to energize and you want to protect your mitochondria in your cells. So this way you can speed up your healing, because if you don't address that, you're going to have a very difficult time speeding up your healing. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is Qi. So this is based on the Internal Classics, and the Internal Classics is a classical Chinese medicine book. It's an ancient medical book based on classical Chinese medicine. So they say in your 40s, the essence of Qi is reduced by 40%. So that's what happens when you're in your 40s. So your Qi, let's say when you're born, you have 100% of Qi in your body. By the time you reach your 40s, it's reduced by half. In your 50s, your physical body is lack of flexibility. So what that means is like you feel heavy when you're walking because your muscles are tight. You're not as flexible, not as limber, not as agile. So if you're more flexible, you're limber, and you're agile, you don't feel heavy when moving around. Then it's also, you have a lack of hearing and eyesight deteriorates. This is based on the Internal Classics. So this is what happens when you're at the age of 50. So basically, they're talking about the normal process of degeneration of the body, right? In your 60s, your yin qi, you have yin qi deficiency, and then which means you don't have enough yin qi, and then kidney qi has gone down tremendously, and as a result, you easily get runny nose, teary eyes, sensory organs deteriorate. Okay, so this is what happens. This is happening as a result of your qi getting depleted, and this is what they're talking about is the natural order of how qi gets depleted out of your body. So what is qi? Qi provides your body with nourishment, information, and energy. So in the ancient Chinese systems, so like classical Chinese medicine and traditional Chinese medicine and Qigong science and Taoism, they talk about qi as being the foundation to health. And here's some parts of what qi is. Qi provides nourishment to the body. So if it gives the body nourishment, then the body can function better. So there are different ways you can nourish your body. One is through food and supplementation, which that's on the chemical level. And then qi is on the energetic level. So that's another way you can provide nourishment. Information. So when you're and what that means, information. So when you're taking, for example, a supplement or food, then the body breaks that down to the chemical. It's in the chemical level, but it still has information and it knows what to do, where to go. It's the same thing with qi. Qi has information in there to help you if it needs to improve the heart, improve the lungs, improve the function of the body. So it has that information in there in the form of energy, and that helps you perform better and live healthier and feel more vital. And also has energy, so like giving you energy so you can walk around, move, do your stuff, work out, etc., not to feel tired. So when your qi is depleted, then you're getting a lot less nutrients, right, from the qi. That information, you don't have that much information that's in the qi to help your body recover or work optimally, and you won't have enough energy, so you'll feel tired a lot, low energy. You won't walk as fast as you used to, or when you go up and down stairs, it's a lot harder. So this is the importance of why you want to make sure that you have enough qi in your body, especially after the age of 40, 50, and 60, because at those ages and the natural order of things, it depletes, it drops a lot. I'm not going to go into why and how in this video, but I mean, you can research that on your own if you like. But you can see the importance of qi, and I have found that people that suffering from debilitating symptoms, if they don't increase the qi in their body, they are not able to recover. So as you can see, at the age of 40, 50, and 60, there's a significant drop in the copper peptide in active stem cells in your body and qi, and a substantial drop in the mitochondria function. So now you have all these things that are working against you because you don't have enough of them. So if you're in the age of 40, 50, or 60, you want to make sure that you increase your copper peptide. You activate the dormant stem cells in your body, and you increase the qi inside your body, and also that you repair and energize and protect the mitochondria inside your body, because if not, it's going to be almost impossible for you to recover from any of the debilitating symptoms you're experiencing, or to live a healthy and vibrant life. So by adding stem cell therapy, which is, activating, one simple ways by which I like is activating your own stem cells in your own body. Adding mitochondria therapy, so that's the way you do that is by repairing, energizing, and protecting the mitochondria in your body. Increasing the copper peptide in your body, right? and also increasing your bodily chi. And by doing all of that, what you will find is that it can help accelerate the healing process, your healing process specifically. And this is why you'll see in my Triple E Healing Speed protocol, you'll see that you have the stem cell therapy, mitochondria therapy. We address the copper peptide, and I also provide with therapeutic qigong exercise to help increase your bodily qi.